And they're away in the first here at Far Hills, all away from the start in good order. On the inside, Bow Bay Gold for the lead. Brief Holiday is next. Kisser and Run. Hiwassee Gem between horses as they come to the first of 11 and passes for the first time. Bow Bay Gold in front by 2.5. Kisser and Run is next. Hiwassee Gem there in third, and Lilhammer is fourth with Ivy Mills fifth to the inside. Mysteria sixth, then Brief Holiday next in seventh. Casablanca Lily to the outside eighth. Bittersweet Heart is next, and EC's Favorite is the back marker as they head to the back straight to have a look at fence number 3. Bow by Gold off by about 7 here. Hiwassee Gem in second, a length and a quarter to Kisser and Run. Lilhammer fourth ahead. Ivy Mills next, then 4, back to Casablanca Lily. Then we go to Brief Holiday on the inside. Bittersweet Heart is next. Lilhammer and EC's Favorite, the back marker as they take the last fence on the back straight. Round the far turn, and Bow by Gold has the lead. 2.5 over Hiwassee Gem. Lilhammer is next, and Kisser and Run is fourth to the outside. On the inside, next is Casablanca Lily. Ivy Mills right there as well. Then we go to Brief Holiday. Bittersweet Heart is next. Mysteria is ninth, and DC's Favorite is 10th as they come by us now the second time. And Bow by Gold is your leader here by 2 with Hiwassee Gem. Lilhammer presses the leader there on the inside as they take this jump in front of us now. Lilhammer backed off a bit there. Bow by Gold will lead into the turn. Lilhammer on the inside. Hiwassee Gem there in third. 4 lengths back is Ivy Mills at the fence. Kisser and Run is next. It's 3 back to Bittersweet Heart. Then Casablanca Lily. Brief Holiday, EC's Favorite on the outside as they head down the back straight now, and Mysteria is 10th. And down the back straight they go for the final time. Bow by Gold trying to run off and steal the opener here at Far Hills. 4 lengths now in front of Lilhammer. Kisser and Run is next. Hiwassee Gem. Ivy Mills on the inside as they make their way to the final jump on the back straight. Bow by Gold has the lead here as they head to the far turn. 3 back to Ivy Mills. Hiwassee Gem still there on the outside. 2.5 to Kisser and Run next. Then comes Lilhammer on the outside. Bittersweet Heart gains a bit, and Casablanca Lily. But here they come now to the top of the straight and the 11th and final, and it's all Bow by Gold and Ross Garrity as they come up the hill here. Kisser and Run now with a run on the outside. Ivy Mills is next, and Bittersweet Heart. Here they come now to the 11th and final. Kisser and Run in the gold on to take the lead. Bittersweet Heart is next. Towards the inside, Bow by Gold gives way. Final run to the wire, and it's Kisser and Run with the lead on the inside. Bittersweet Heart is flying these 2 to the wire.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome down here winning trainer Leslie Young. Leslie, fantastic performance.
Thank you. She's a very nice filly. I'd like to thank Mr. Naylor for, I picked her out in England from a trainer called David Bridgewater. And Patty's done a lot of work on this filly. I want to say my heart goes out to Richard and Kisser and Run, because I know that's a difficult way to have something like that happen. But anyway, their filly's a great filly, and I think we have a nice filly. So, but I'd just like to say thank you, and Patty's done a lot of work with her. and she's just gotten stronger, and I think she likes the hunt meet settings.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it doesn't say a lot about the steeplechase community and especially the camaraderie that's involved, that Leslie would talk more about the second horse than her own winner. I think that's just the most fantastic thing. And also to highlight the efforts of her husband, Paddy, and it's a great team effort, and there's none work harder than these people, and I always feel sorry when it's a bad day but for the youngs, but today it's a great day, so congratulations, Leslie.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
They're now turning to face the starter. Flag is up, and they're away. And Umbraggio for the early lead. Dinah for 2, in fact, did break. And Umbraggio leads to the first of 11. Loves Me Not there in the second spot. Then comes Heroic Royal on the outside, and Yellow Mountain is next as they're over the first of 11. Heroic Royal now heads apart with Umbraggio for the lead. Loves Me Not is next. Yellow Mountain to the outside in fourth, and 2.5 Class Cherokee is fifth. Aja there in sixth, 2 back to Fluent. And at the back is Dinah for 2. As they head down the back straight to have a look at fence 3 of the 11. And the leader is Umbraggio by a half. Heroic Royal on the outside, then comes Loves Me Not, third by a half. Yellow Mountain to the outside there in fourth, about 4 off the lead. Then we go to Class Cherokee in fifth, and Aja is sixth. 2.5 to Fluent, last but 1, and Dinah for 2, last of all, as they jump the fifth. And into the far turn they go for the first time. It is Heroic Royal swapping the lead with Umbraggio. 2.5 now. Loves Me Not is third along the fence. Yellow Mountain fourth, about 6 off the pace. Class Cherokee is next. Then we go to Aja, Fluent, and Dinah for 2. 6 fences from home now as they come through the infield for the second time. Umbraggio and Heroic Royal. They maintain the lead together. Loves Me Not, the gray there on the inside. Yellow Mountain is then in fourth, and Class Cherokee fifth, about 6 off the lead. Aja is next. 3 more. We have Fluent and Dinah for 2 at the back in eighth. So 1 more circuit to go. And the 2 on the lead now. Umbraggio in the gold. On the outside is Heroic Royal. Yellow Mountain next at the fence is Loves Me Not. Aja, 6 off the pace. Class Cherokee next in 4. Back to Fluent. And the back marker is Dinah for 2, and down the back straight the final time. Umbraggio in front by a head. Heroic Royal, these two battle it out. Yellow Mountain now gains in third. Loves Me Not is fourth. The order hadn't changed much here. Class Cherokee next. Then comes Aja, followed by Fluent. And Dinah for 2. Down the back straight now. Umbraggio by a head. Loves Me Not. Now barges between them. Then comes Heroic Royal giving way in third. Yellow Mountain is fourth. Class Cherokee fifth along the inside. Aja is next, and around the far turn they go. Umbraggio has the lead by 2. Yellow Mountain is next. Class Cherokee to the inside, and then comes Aja. Here they are now coming to the top of the straight. Yellow Mountain to challenge for the lead. Umbraggio on the inside. Aja now looms, and here they come now to the final. Yellow Mountain in the blue colors. Umbraggio is next. Class Cherokee on the inside. Then comes Aja. Final 16th of a mile. Umbraggio on the inside battles back. Umbraggio is clear in the Harry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am down here with winning trainer Richard Valentine. And Richard, the bittersweet ups and downs of jump racing. So a win after the disappointment in the second. Great win though.
Well, I think the stewards were justified in taking Kisser and Run down. She ran well, but this horse made up for it, and I'm sure the owner will be happy.
Very sorry about the sound complications, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We switched mics. Yes, we can't take anything away from Umbraggio, though, a particular favorite of mine, and what a great run.
Yeah, his run in Saratoga, he took on winners and finished third. He's a lovely horse. He's a homebred of Clark Orstrom's, and it's nice to continue the Orstrom legacy, and he is involved in horses. He doesn't go racing much, but he has a few broodmares, and he'll be delighted with this result.
Well, when I had dinner with you last night, I wished you luck. I had no idea we'd be 2 out of 2, although you had effectively two winners. Great, and long may it continue. Having a fabulous year, Richard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Ladies
They'll turn to face the starter. Flag is up. And they're away in race 3 at Far Hills. And Siros alertly for the lead. Skudik next, Temp Me Alex to the inside. One Giant Step, Fog Island, Coral Society on the outside. All the way Jose and Dahoud at the back as they jump the second of 13. Round the far turn the first time. And the leader is Siros in front by 2.5. Fog Island and Tempt Me Alex heads apart. In between horses is One Giant Step. They're in fourth. Fog Island to the outside. All the way Jose is next. One Giant Step, then Skudik, Coral Society. And at the back there is Dahoud as they come by us the first time. Over fence 3 of 13. And the leader is Siros by 2.5. Fog Island there in second. Tempt Me Alex is next. One Giant Step, fourth, a half length. All the way Jose on the inside is fifth. Coral Society next with Skudik, and at the back still Dahoud as they make their way down the back straight. The first full run down the back straight. 9 fences from home, and Siros is the leader here by a length and a half with Fog Island under a hold there in second. 3 more lengths now. Tempt Me Alex in third. One Giant Step is about 7 off the pace. Then we go to All the Way Jose in between horses. Choral Society on the outside, Skudik last but one. Dahoud last of all as they round that far turn for the second time. And the leader is Siros, moving well here on the lead in front of Fog Island by 4. One Giant Step is third on the outside, and Tempe Alex is next. Then comes all the way Jose, Choral Society on the outside. Dahoud and Skudik as they come through the straight now with one more circuit to go. And the leader is still Siros. In front by 2.5. Fog Island is next. And now a gang of them move up, led by One Giant Step. Choral Society all the way. Jose is next. Then comes Dahoud. Tempe Alex has dropped back, and Skudik has been pulled up as they head into the turn. Siros has led from Flagfall. Still in front, 2.5. Fog Island stalks that one in second. Another 2.5. There's One Giant Step, third by 1/2. Choral Society to the outside. On the inside is Dahoud. Then all the way, Jose. And now far back is Tempe Alex. And down the back straight they go. Siros galloping on the front end now. For Sam Jones, the gap is 3 to Choral Society. On the outside, then comes Fog Island as they head into the far turn for the final time. Siros now. Sam Jones getting serious on the leader here in front, 2.5. Choral Society is next. Then comes Fog Island. As they make their way now to the top of the straight, still Siros all the way. Jose now flying on the outside. Fog Island is next. It's 3 lengths back now. One Giant Step, and here they come to the top of the straight. All the way, Jose on the outside. Siros still trying to hang on. Fog Island is next. One Giant Step over the 13th. All the way, Jose now by 2.5. Siros gives way. Fog Island, it will be all the way. Jose. Willie McCarthy.
At 3 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to be down here with Hall of Fame trainer Jonathan Shepherd. Jonathan, a great win and a good start for the rest of the day, we hope, here at Far Hills.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. It was a pretty competitive race, as you pointed out before. I'm very proud of our horse. He's been knocking at the door every race. He's been in first or second, I think, starting from the 3-year-old race last fall in Camden. And it's kind of fun. My landowners and friends right across the field that own the barn where this horse was raised, Rod and Alice Moorhead, their horse. Well, we actually own him together. So it made it kind of special, you know, when you have a nice win with friends, someone to share it with. So it was a great win. Willie gave him a good ride and couldn't be more pleased.
He did. I was particularly impressed with Willie. He sat, you know, from halfway down the backside. He had a lot of horse under him, but he kept took his time. I think in this ground, that's a big factor today.
I think he showed good judgment, yes. A lot of people might have got a bit overexcited as well as he was going and kicked on. And he did give him a little bit of a breather, and he finished very strongly. Got a good jump at the last, and that was it.
Congratulations, Jonathan. Always a pleasure.
Turning to face the starter. The flag is up. And they're away in the Grand National and Divine Fortune alertly for the lead in T. In the second, Dr. Skip is next, then Parker's Project, Demonstrative to the outside. Bluegrass Summer is sixth. And Barnstorming is seventh as they take the second to 14. Divine Fortune, comfortable on the front end and leading here by 2.5. In T is next, then we go to Demonstrative. About 6 off the pace. Dr. Skip there in fourth. Bluegrass Summer on the outside. Parker's Project in 2.5 to Barnstorming. As they come to the top of the infield straight for the first time. It's Divine Fortune. In front 2.5 there over NT as they come to have a look at fence number 4. Demonstrative about 5 off the pace. The spot he likes to be in, Dr. Skip is next. Parker's Project is 5th. Bluegrass Summer next and Barnstorming. As they come past the stand for the first time. On they go to fence 5 in the Grand National, and the leader is Divine Fortune by 2.5. Demonstrative surprisingly close to the lead here. In T is next. Dr. Skip 5 off the pace, then Bluegrass Summer. Parker's Project. Barnstorming still remains the back marker as they head to the back straight for the second time. Divine Fortune by 2 over NT. A half length to the good of Demonstrative, 4 off the pace. Dr. Skip there in fourth. Bluegrass Summer is next. Parker's Project. At the back is Barnstorming. As they make their way to fence 7, halfway home in the Grand National, Divine Fortune. In front by 3. In T. Under a snug hold there. Then comes Demonstrative. Dr. Skip and Bluegrass Summer is about 6 off the pace. Parker's Project ambling along there. Barnstorming continues at the back as they make their way to the top of the straight. Now through the infield one more time. And on to the 8th there with Divine Fortune in front by 2.5 over NT. Demonstrative. Itching to run there in third. Dr. Skip to the inside. Then comes Bluegrass Summer. Parker's Project 6th. Barnstorming at the back, but only about 8 off the pace now as they come past the stands the second time. Divine Fortune has the lead, and Robbie Walsh can't hold Demonstrative back. He wants to go with the leader. NT is next. Bluegrass Summer there in fourth. Dr. Skip next. Parker's Project and Barnstorming. And they go into the turn with the top 2 jumpers in the nation on the lead. Demonstrative on the outside. Divine Fortune is next. Bluegrass Summer there in third. NT on the inside. Dr. Skip is 5th. Barnstorming begins to gain, and Parker's Project as they head down the back straight. And Divine Fortune opens up a little breathing room, but Demonstrative comes right back at that jump. Bluegrass Summer threatens there in third. Parker's Project quietly up into fourth. Barnstorming is next, then NT dropping back, and Dr. Skip. Here they are to the far turn now. And it is still Divine Fortune 2.5. Demonstrative is next. On the inside, NT. Parker's Project gains on the outside as they round the far turn. Divine Fortune by a head. Demonstrative on the outside. Parker's Project is next, and then comes Dr. Skip. Up the hill they come now. Demonstrative, Divine Fortune. Parker's Project is there in third. Dr. Skip is next in barnstorming. 14th and final in the Grand National. Demonstrative with the gold colors. Divine Fortune gives way. Barnstorming on the outside. Parker's Project next. Demonstrative has the lead. Divine Fortune on the inside. It's Demonstrative, yes, in front in the Grand National for Robbie Walsh.
So we need the runners to the paddock now for the 5th race, the Appleton, and there's no change to the card.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be down here with Mrs. Olstrom, the owner of this wonderful horse, Demonstrative, and Robbie Walsh, the rider, and Richard Valentine, the trainer. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful win. Mrs. Olstrom, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
He is a wonderful horse. What a great servant he's been.
Indeed he is. I'm very proud of him.
And Richard.
My team, we couldn't do it without Robbie and Richard.
Absolutely a huge team effort. Richard, he is an amazing horse, and you've brought him here in the peak of conditioning.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I stopped crying, but I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled for Mrs. Orstrom, Robbie, the horse. Laird George, my assistant, does a fabulous job, and all the boys at home, and at Demonstrative, he's just class.
He is, absolutely. And Robbie, you put the icing on the cake. I saw you arrive on the backside there with pulling a handful and maybe in front to Airlie, and then you were happy to see Darren go on with it again. Not as easy as you would have liked.
Yeah, he was pretty much on the muscle on and off. Luckily enough, I got him switched off, turned down the back the last time again, just to get a lead down the back. I mean, he jumped his way into it then, and once we got down the bottom of the bend, the horse came up in the boot, and he grabbed a hold of it and took off, turning for home. So
he is such an amazing horse, and the way he jumped today, he just seems to get better and better.
yeah, he's a lot more confident in himself. He's pretty ballsy, I give him that now. But he's more measured now. Before he would take a little bit of a chance sometimes. Now he's pretty sure of himself now. So.
Well, congratulations to all of you. It was a wonderful win. Demonstrative, the winner of the Far Hills Grand National 2014.
Flag is up and off they go, race 5 at Far Hills, and Foolish Surprise right there early for the lead. Broxbourne is next. Sharp Numbers, then comes in Fuego in 4th, followed by Whitthorn next 5th. Longhouse Saint, Selection Sunday, the early back marker as they come by us for the first time. On to have a look at fence number 2 of 11, and it is Foolish Surprise on the lead by 6. Broxbourne there in second, 4 lengths back. We have Sharp Numbers in the 3rd spot. Whittor is next, then comes in Fuego, followed by Longhouse Saint. Selection Sunday is 7th. As they turn down the back straight for the first time. As they go to fence number 3, Foolish Surprise. Now, off to lead it by about 12 here, but a long way to go. Broxbourne is next, it's 4 lengths back. Sharp Numbers 3rd. Whittor is next, followed by Fuego. Longhouse Saint to the outside. And Selection Sunday. as they move to this last jump on the back straight. Over the 5th, Foolish Surprise, now the margin just 4. Then we go to Broxbourne second, 2.5 now to the good of Sharp Numbers. A half length back, Whittor on the outside. En Fuego is next. Longhouse Saint, last but one Selection Sunday. Last of all as they come to the top of the straight now the second time. On they go now to fence 6. Foolish Surprise. In front here by about 4. Broxbourne next, and then comes Sharp Numbers. Whittor is next, En Fuego, 2 to Longhouse Saint, and Selection Sunday still at the back. Here they are now at the 7th, and Foolish Surprise moving well on the lead. Benjamin Swopes takes a look around there, sees he has about 5 over Broxbourne on the inside. Then we go to Sharp Numbers, Whittor. 4th on the outside, then En Fuego, Longhouse Saint, Selection Sunday, 7th as they head down the back straight for the final time. 4 fences from home now in the Appleton. Can Benjamin Swopes hang on here for Foolish Surprise? The margin is 2.5. On the inside, Broxbourne. Then comes Sharp Numbers right there on the outside. Whittor between horses. Then on the outside, Longhouse Saint. Then comes En Fuego, only about 5 off the pace, and Selection Sunday still well in it. Now to the far turn, and Sharp Numbers challenges Foolish Surprise for the lead. Foolish Surprise now gets back in front a half. Sharp Numbers on the inside, Longhouse Saint, Whittor tries to gain on the outside, then Broxbourne. Selection Sunday comes to life now and gains quickly. Then comes En Fuego. Up the hill now to the final jump. On the outside, Whittor coming on. On the inside, Longhouse Saint. Then comes Foolish Surprise there between them. Anybody's race now as they come to the final. Whittor circles to get over front. Longhouse Saint on the inside. Then comes Selection Sunday, who was last, but it will be Longhouse Saint and David Burns.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am down here with Ricky Hendricks and George Mahoney. They brilliant win, fellas. I'm so pleased for you.
Thank you ever so much. We're tickled to death, and Ricky has done a wonderful job with this horse. He's been here for 1 month, and it all goes to Ricky, all the credit.
Ricky, that's a big accolade right there.
Yes, George did a very nice job picking him out in England last month, and the horse we thought would like the ground, and he ran really well today. I'm really proud of him.
Well, there has to be no better feeling than coming here and winning one of these championship races with a horse that's just been here a short time, and it's obviously only going to get better and better.
Please God, you're right. He's got a future in front of him, and if he stays sound, then Ricky will do what he does best. We should have some success with him.
Okay, gentlemen, thanks so much. Ricky, delighted for you. George, great win. Thank you very much.
Turning now to face the starter. Flag up, and they're off. Trying to decide who wants to go to the lead here right away. On the inside, Perfect Union next, stalled, now gains. Handsome Hoyt next, followed by Floating Ballerino as they come to the first of 11 at a glacial pace. On the inside, Perfect Union stalled up on the outside. Then comes Ride Away, Floating Ballerino there in fourth. Handsome Hoyt fifth, 4 lengths back. Storyville next, Western Exchange. And then comes Simply Certain as they head to the turn and to the back straight. Stalled. Your leader here, 2.5. Floating Ballerino is next. Perfect Union 3 off the pace. In third, Ride Away. Rider with the tight hold there in fourth. Then comes Handsome Hoyt, 2.5 now. Back to Western Exchange on the outside. Simply Certain and Storyville at the back now as they have a look at fence number 4. Flying over that one is Stalled on the lead as the rider tries to put the brakes on there. Stalled is your leader. Floating Ballerino is next. It's about 8 now. Back to Perfect Union. Handsome Hoyt then 6 lengths back. Western Exchange on the inside. Right Away, followed by Simply Certain. Storyville is the back marker as they come to the top of the infield straight for the second time. 6 fences from home as they come towards us now, and Stalled is your leader by 2.5. Floating Ballerino is next, and 5 back to Perfect Union. Handsome Hoyt, 4th to the outside. Right Away is next. Then comes Simply Certain, Western Exchange. Storyville still the back marker as they come past us now for the second time. Stalled by 2, Floating Ballerino. Draws on even terms at that jump. 2.5 to Perfect Union. Handsome Hoyt has 5 to make up on the leader. Simply Certain is next. Then comes Ride Away. Storyville and Western Exchange as they turn and head down the back straight for the final time. 4 from home now, and Stalled has the lead here by 2.5. Willie McCarthy trying to keep something in the tank here for the final run. Perfect Union is next. Floating Ballerino. They're in third, and Ride Away is fourth. 2.5 to Handsome Hoyt. Then comes Western Exchange. Storyville is next, and Simply Certain. And here they go now to the final jump on the backside. Stalled, being urged on there by Willie in front by 2.5. Perfect Union is next. Ride Away is third. On the outside, Simply Certain begins to gain. Then comes Handsome Hoyt, 2.5. Western Exchange, Storyville, Floating Ballerino at the back. Round the far turn, Perfect Union on the outside, challenges Stalled for the lead. Simply Certain is next. Right Away to the inside as they come up the hill now to the 11th and final. Perfect Union in front by 2.5. Simply Certain is next. Ride Away, Stalled drops back. Here they come to the 11th and the final. And it is Perfect Union with the lead. Simply Certain on the inside. 5 back to Ride Away. Perfect Union. Gerard Galligan up in time in the Gladstone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm down here with the winning connections, winning trainer, Mr. Fout, winning owner, Mrs. Steinman, and winning jockey, Mr. Gilligan. Well done, all everybody. Wonderful race. Mr. Steinman, what do you think of that?
Well, I love the horse. I love his color. I love his build. And I am so happy that we have a winner. Thank you.
I know, and Doug, it was a tremendous win, and these are very hard races to win at Far Hill, so you've got to be ecstatic.
I am. You know, it takes a serious horse to come up here and win. You don't come up here and just guess. You know, you need to have both your barrels loaded and ready to roll, and we really like this horse. I liked him from the spring, and we sort of set him up really to come up here for the last 6 months. So that was our plan, and we got lucky and it worked.
And Jared, you had a look around there, just coming to the last. You were surprised that you were going so well.
Yeah, I probably hit the front a bit too soon, but nothing was able to come with me. He was still tanking, he was. Obviously, he ran around green in front, but I was waiting for something to come to me, and when nothing was coming, I had to go for home, so I kicked it, and he put it to bed quite nicely. He's a nice horse, eyed in front, and there's more to come.
Well, I think he has a big future, and Mrs. Steinman, it's wonderful to see you, such a great supporter of our sport, and we thank you for that. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much. Winning.
Horses are at the starting point now. The New Jersey Hunt Cup, 3 1/4 miles, 20 timber fences in all. Turning to face starter Barry Watson, flag is up, and they are away in the New Jersey Hunt Cup. Hot Rise for the lead. Now Super Saturday. After you, Alphonse. Then comes Brother Cy. They're in third, straight to it. And Cornhusker as they approach warp jumping speed. So, Super Saturday, reluctantly the leader over the first. Hot Rise is next. Then we go to Brother Cy, Cornhusker on the outside and straight to it as they jump the second of 20 and come to the wire for the first of 4 times. Super Saturday bouncing along there on the lead. Checking out the crowd. Brother Cy, then straight to it, Cornhusker and Hot Rise as they fly over fence 3. Strategy abounds here as Super Saturday makes the left-hand turn. Fighting there with James Slater as they head to the back straight. Super Saturday is the leader. Brother Cy next, straight to it. And then comes Hot Rise. Cornhusker at the back. As they turn and head down the back straight. Super Saturday. As they head to the 4th. Brother Cy is next. And comes straight to it, followed by Hot Rise, and Cornhusker is 5th. As they head down the back straight for the first time. Fence 6, Super Saturday. On the lead, 3 to the good of Brother Cy, then comes straight to it, Hot Rise, and Cornhusker is 5th. As they take that last fence on the backside and continue on. Outside the hurdle course they go, and Super Saturday has the lead. Brother Cy there in second, then comes straight to it. Hot Rise to the outside, and Cornhusker as they come up the hill now. Take that timber jump at the top of the straight. Super Saturday has the lead as they go around the fence now and turn to the inside. Super Saturday is first over, then Brother Cy, followed by Straight to It, Hot Rise, and Cornhusker at the back as they come under the wire now for the second time. Jimmy Slater getting along a little better there with Super Saturday as they pass us now under the wire the second time with Super Saturday. Jumping nicely there, 3 to Brother Cy. Straight to It is next. Hot Rise and Cornhusker still at the back. As they turn down the back straight. Super Saturday now 5 lengths to the good of Brother Cy, 6 more. Straight to It, another gap of 5. Hot Rise and Cornhusker as they string out and head down the back straight. With Super Saturday on the lead now. Pace picking up a bit here. The gap is about 7. Brother Cy. Straight to It, Hot Rise, Cornhusker at the back. As they make their way over that final jump on the back side. And make their way round the far turn now. Moving to the top of the straight. A look at the 12th of 20 in Super Saturday by 4 lengths. Brother Cy is next. Then about 4. Straight to It. Hot Rise next. Cornhusker still at the back as they come towards us now for the 3rd time under the wire. All right, final circuit now in Super Saturday is led all the way. Brother Cy next, 2.5 now. Back to Straight to It. Hot Rise is about 6 off the pace. And Cornhusker at the back. Anyone's race still at this point as they head to the back straight for the final time. Super Saturday. In front by 4. Brother Cy in the second spot, then Straight to It, 2.5 to Hot Rise and Cornhusker at the back as they head down the back straight the final time. Super Saturday enjoying himself on the lead now and off by about 7. Brother Cy is next, 4 lengths back is Straight to It. Hot Rise to the outside and 3 lengths back is Cornhusker. As they continue on down the back straight now, and Super Saturday is in front by about 8. Hot Rise up to challenge for the second spot, then comes Straight to It, followed by Cornhusker. And here we are now at the far turn, and Super Saturday's lead has diminished. Brother Cy has the leader in his sights. On the outside, Cornhusker now begins to gain. And on the inside, Straight to It and Hot Rise. Just 5 lengths separates them after 3 miles as they come to the top of the straight now. Super Saturday and 3 of them all come on. Hot Rise is next. On the outside, Cornhusker. Towards the inside, Straight to It. Here they come to the 20th and final in the New Jersey Hunt Cup. Super Saturday has the lead. Brother Cy is right there. Hot Rise now flying on the outside. On the outside, Hot Rise just a half length to the good for Willie McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure at the end of the day to welcome Willie McCarthy, winning rider, and Russell Haynes, winning trainer, Guys, what a great performance. Willie, you first.
You know, riding in the timber race here, the last race of the day, it's just a, you know, it's a lovely race to ride in, and I have a great partner here like Hot Rise, made it even better. We jumped really well. I mean, the horse is a great jumper. Russell did a great job here, having him fit enough for the 3 miles plus. I mean, the ground was soft, and you know, he gave me 2 really big jumps at the second last, and we came to the last, Jimmy, and it was looking a little bit in between, and I was like, come on, big boy, give me a big one here. And sure enough, he did. He fought it. And I mean, that jump at the last fence won the race from me. I mean, you can see that. But what a special horse to get the ride on. And I think he's looking like he's going to be the champion timber horse this year. So it's great to be part of the whole partnership. I'm really proud.
A brilliant day, and it was a brilliant ride. And Willie, it was heart in mouth stuff. But Russell, we were talking off camera about the pace early on, and it was a nightmare. And incidentally, a homebred horse too. And what a performance! But a nightmare to start with, and then ended up in a dream.
Well, you know, the first turnaround, it really is the complete opposite of what he wants to do. But you know, Willie sat chilly on him, and you know, made him settle. And luckily, the pace picked up a little bit. And I mean, it just shows what a class horse he is. It was the total opposite of the race that he wants, and he, you know, still ran his race and came running at the end. And I mean, I can't thank Willie enough. He's given him 2 brilliant rides, the Gold Cup in here, and without him on his back both times, I mean, we wouldn't have been in the winner's circle. So it's been a pleasure.
A brilliant ride, but also a brilliant training performance, and don't take anything away from what you've done with the horse as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the winning connections of Hot Rise, Willie McCarthy and Russell Haynes. And may I just thank you personally for coming to Far Hills 2014. It was a wonderful day. We really appreciate your presence here. We look forward to seeing you in 2015 again. And on behalf of my co-host, Michael Finney, and HCP Sports, thank you. Drive safely home, and we'll see you next year.